Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is December the 11th, 2017. Buy and hold, strong hand, long-term thinking, Bitcoin halving 2020. Look it up. Hey, I did a show late last night. Go check that out in the link section below. But I'm doing one here this afternoon in the United States on the East Coast. Always check out the link section below. Trezor at cryptohwwallet.com. We're going to talk about a Trezor competitor in a second, though. Hey, good morning, New Zealand. Good morning, New Zealand. It's already the 12th of December where you are. And I'm bringing up New Zealand because Barefoot Barry, he made this T-shirt for me. What's it say? I'm a believer, Bitcoin. Yeah, Barefoot Barry, he just makes these T-shirts for people he likes. He's in New Zealand. Check out the links below. I give his Bitcoin address if you want to send him donations. That's what he asks. And thanks for the T-shirts, Barefoot Barry in New Zealand. And so good morning, New Zealand. You got a shout out because of Barefoot Barry. I want to thank Joe Howell. Joe Howell 425. He is in the chat right now. I checked the chat right before I started. He is a big Steemit guy. He loves Steemit, and he upvoted my Steemit post, which contains this video live. From now on, my videos when they're live, I'm posting them on Steemit also at the same time, so you can watch them live on Steemit. You'll get if you're on Steemit on my page, I'm Bitcoin Meister on there. You'll see about a half hour before I go live. It'll say live at 4 p.m. or whatever time, and it'll describe the show and everything. So you'll get a sneak peek there. So follow me on Steemit. Steemit is a good way for people to get into cryptocurrency. If you have a talent, if you have content, post it on there. You will earn Steem, and then you can trade it for Bitcoin if you like. And that is what I do. So I get people buy Steem, they for Bitcoin. Hey, they give me the Bitcoin because of my Steemit page. Thank you very much, people who are buying Steem for Bitcoin. And the Steem dollar thing, that is still inflated, that's still going on. Earn your Steem dollars there also. You earn Steem and Steem dollars. I'm not going to get into the difference, but there's your little Steemit update for the day. Yeah, Steemit is useful. Somebody in the chat section said, so you don't, or yesterday's chat says, so you don't like Steemit? No, I love Steemit. I think Steemit is great. I don't believe in buying Steem or Steem dollars when you earn it for free on Steemit. So everyone, and again, everyone who complains that they don't have any Bitcoin, this is how you can get some Bitcoin. You got to do a little bit of work. You can't, nothing's free in life. So, anyway, United States of Bitcoin. I wanted to bring that up again. Yesterday, I talked about some crypto dividends. Remember, all the Bitcoin crypto dividends are in the United States of Bitcoin because they're not against Bitcoin. They're just part of the bigger Bitcoin. Okay. Yes. Speaking of yesterday's show, which is linked to below, I meant to mention something really important. It was even in the title of the show, that there is a new hardware wallet coming out, a cheaper hardware wallet. It's around $50 or $60. And this week in Bitcoin, guest Rodolfo Novak is behind it. His company, OneDime, or OpenDime, excuse me. OpenDime has a blog post. I linked to it below. Cold Card, the announcement of Cold Card. It's an open, a cheap and ultra secure hardware wallet. And pre-orders now. So check that out at the OpenDime site. I linked to it below. You can get your Cold Card. And I have no affiliate link to that, but I wanted to mention it because Rodolfo was on my show. A lot of people out there are like, oh, Trezor is expensive. Dude, $100 isn't expensive to produce, to protect tens of thousands of dollars worth of crypto. But here you go. If you think it's expensive, use these guys for $50 or whatever it's going to be to protect your tens of thousands of dollars worth of crypto. You cannot keep it on a third-party exchange. Thank you, Rodolfo, for being on the show the other day. This Week in Bitcoin show was great on Friday. That is linked to below also. Something else I forgot to mention yesterday that was linked to below and is linked to below again is the Deutsche Bank economist says Bitcoin crash would endanger global markets. I don't care what those dudes say. They say that all the FUD in the world, but it's so ironic that Deutsche Bank of all, some guy from Deutsche Bank of all people is saying that Bitcoin could crash the world economy. Deutsche Bank is involved with all sorts of sketchy stuff. And there have been rumors about how they could go down. And that would definitely hurt. That'd be a system. That'd be a risk to the system, wouldn't it? That'd be quite a systematic risk there. If Deutsche Bank went down. So there's not, don't worry. Bitcoin, he's just trying to spread the rumors of a Bitcoin crash. I'm not going to spread the rumors of a Deutsche Bank crash because I don't care if it happens. If Deutsche Bank crashes, it's going to help Bitcoin. But whatever, don't keep your money in Deutsche Bank. But that's very interesting. I meant to mention that yesterday. So, okay, pound that like button, people. So yeah, we're around what, $17,000 right now. Bitcoin is at. I mean, it's great. Wake me up at 25,000, people. Yeah, I want to temper everyone. I don't want anyone to go too crazy here. We'll celebrate again, probably at 20 and then 25. Who knows when that's going to happen? Might not happen until 2019 for all I know. Anyway, I don't want to get people too excited. So 17,000. I'm just laid back with Barry's shirt on here. Barefoot Barry, thank you again. Okay, what else we got? Oh, Ethereum crypto-dividend. I've been contacted by some people out of China. I'd actually mentioned this before. Loosely affiliated with BGold, I guess this guy is. He calls it Ethereum modified or something. ethmod.org. Let's just call it EMO. They're going to fork Ethereum on December the 15th. So I guess if you have Ethereum, you're going to, on December 15th, you're going to get this new coin. So the dude seems pretty serious about it. I linked to the Twitter and to the website below. You can check it out for yourself. The team is out of China. The guy was sending me a lot of stuff over Twitter. I haven't gotten to all of it yet. I haven't gotten to a lot of people's stuff yet. Again, I'm still way behind. I'm starting to catch up a little bit today. I read some Vinny Lingham tweets, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But yeah, I will probably talk about EMO some more in the coming days. But we only got till the 15th here, till they do their little hard fork. So the rumors were true out of China. That's something that was loosely affiliated with BGold is now forking Ethereum. So we got Ethereum crypto-dividend coming up. All right. The number 2 cryptocurrency can have its own crypto dividend. We love crypto dividends here, baby. We love it. It gives the holders it makes it that more lucrative to hold. Got to be a holder, people. Don't be a flipper. You get pounded. Pound that like button, people. All right. What else do we have here? Okay, GDAX. Oh, I want to talk about Litecoin in light of. So Litecoin is surging again, but this goes back to a past video of mine where I talked about every time that Bitcoin popularity grows, every time that newbies surge into Bitcoin because of popular stories like what is going on with the futures market. Because that's a big popular story. I mean, the Winklevi were on Fox earlier today. I'm going to talk about that in a second also. God, I'm getting ahead of myself. But whenever this is going on, whenever Bitcoin is getting major news, Litecoin surges. And it surges on GDAX. So Litecoin, my theory behind the Litecoin surge is that a lot of it has to do with newbies involved with GDAX and Coinbase saying, well, wait a second, I heard about this Bitcoin thing. I'm on this Bitcoin site now. This Bitcoin looks way too expensive for me. What's this Litecoin thing? And then they just buy the Litecoin. And if you go, and I linked to this below, the coin market cap link for Litecoin, a near 20% of the volume is coming from GDAX for Litecoin. So there you go right there. 20% of the people buying Litecoin at this moment are doing it on GDAX in the United States of America. And that is, you know, all these other coins are coming from all over other countries, and it's Litecoin for dollars spending on Litecoin. That's really important to consider when we. So a lot of people are saying, oh, the Litecoin surges because a lot of people can't get their money off of certain exchanges and they're using Litecoin. I don't know about that, people. I'm looking at the numbers here. And it's GDAX, huge numbers from GDAX, and it's dollar people using their dollars to buy Litecoin instead of Bitcoin. But it's a sign that Bitcoin is so darn popular that so many newbies in the United States with their dollars are coming in. that they're so new and they're so naive that they just buy the Litecoin. So good for them. And again, people, the big lesson to take out of all this is that I'm not pumping Litecoin. In fact, I'm telling you, you're foolish to buy Litecoin right now, because in terms of Bitcoin, it has gone down. So it is worth half as much Bitcoin as it was worth earlier this year at its top. It's worth about 1% of a Bitcoin. It was worth about 2% of a Bitcoin. Value your wealth in Bitcoin. Don't get enamored with your Litecoin going up in terms of dollars when it's not going up in terms of Bitcoin. You should be buying Bitcoin. But hey, I have nothing against Charlie Lee, and I like Charlie Lee a lot. Litecoin is honest, whatever, man. It's a good backup. It's a good test net. We're going to talk about Litecoin again a little bit later on in the show. So Steemit, what is this I had to say about Steemit? Oh, yes. I've got a friend over there, Crypto Eagle. So some people followed the directions yesterday. I said if you went on my onto my Steemit, you upvoted me, you asked me a question, I would answer your question. You post your Steemit link, I will talk about your Steemit link. I will re-steam your Steemit link. And you know, the Fundy AU, Nathan out in Australia, out in Perth, I upvoted you also, Nathan, by the way. I owe you an email, man. You are awesome. Keep doing your thing, Nathan. The Fundy, I re-steamed him. So everyone go to my Steemit at Bitcoin Meister, and you'll see Nathan. You'll see these other people. You'll see here my buddy, Crypto Eagle. So Crypto Eagle has become a crypto millionaire with this investing strategy. All right, here's your disclaimer right now. I'm saying just to buy Bitcoin, but Crypto Eagle, he's into portfolios, all this, but he was inspired by my millionth theory, or my millionth technique, that you want to have 21 Bitcoin, so you have a millionth of all the Bitcoin ever created, guaranteed, and that there won't be more than 1 million people that own more Bitcoin than you. A lot less, actually. So his strategy is he gets 1 millionth of all the top altcoins. That's what he's into. You can read about his thing. I know some of you are into this trading thing. Again, Adam Meister says buy and hold Bitcoin, but there are other people out there. And this dude, he's on Steemit. He's a friend of mine on Steemit. That's great. We've got a camaraderie going here. And I'm telling you, people who are trying to email me and stuff, and I'm ignoring your emails because I have no time to answer your emails, I'll answer the stuff on Steemit because you are compensating me with Steem by upvoting me that way, or Steem back dollars, or whatever the heck it is over there. And again, if you want to email me, then send me some Bitcoin or send me some or whatever. My cryptocurrency addresses are below. You can email me at adam@tresorhelp.com. I do crypto consultations. Obviously, they're paid. I help you set up a Trezor, et cetera, et cetera. It's very well worth your sending me the cryptocurrency. And if you want to send me a PayPal, we can work that out too, I guess. I don't like fiat. I like cryptocurrency. You're going to have to deal. And then whatever. All the stuff is free here. I mean, I'm giving you the information for free here, but some people like the one-on-one consultations. And hey, anyway, pound that like button. So yeah, thank you. And again, I linked below to Crypto Eagle, but also on Steemit, he's been re-steamed. All right, Vinny Lingham has a classic Vinny Lingham type tweet out, like old school inspirational stuff. Now, as some of you know, I learned a lot from Vinny through in 2015 and 2016, and he put the final, surge behind me to get a bunch of Bitcoin, because I was like, this 2016 halving is coming up. Vinny has brought up so many great points about Bitcoin. And that is, really the last steps of me getting a lot of Bitcoin. It was because of Vinny. So I am a millionaire, a Bitcoin millionaire, because of Vinny Lingham. He did, I know a lot of people, I think it's pretty obvious. Yeah, so he is a smart man. He's not always right. So here's a classic type of tweet, something that inspired me a long time ago. These are the type of tweets that inspired me a long time ago, and really enriched my mind and made me think and made me make the move to put myself in the financial position that I am in today. Anyway, that was a long rambling thing about this. So anyway, his latest tweet, which again, linked to below, Bitcoin is positioning itself for another big run. If it breaches 17,000, it will most likely head up quickly toward 25,000 on extended fear of missing out. Futures will be the deciding factor, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. So there you go. That's some logic there. And it's exciting. And people love to hear big numbers. I didn't put it in my title, because that's a classic Vinny tweet there. That's what I'm used to. That was the inspirational stuff that got me excited back in 2016 and everything. So he has another tweet that, of course, is a lot more controversial because there are a lot of Vinny haters out there, and they interpret this as being very negative to Bitcoin. But I don't. I find this following statement to be also something that gets you thinking, at least. So this is what he said. I get the feeling that the biggest beneficiaries of the Bitcoin futures will be the altcoins and tokens. Once, if the Bitcoin price stabilizes as a result of futures, crypto traders will need to look elsewhere for eye-popping yields. So he's saying a few things here. He says that he thinks that the futures market could level out the Bitcoin price, that it won't be as crazy anymore, that maybe it'll just be 25,000 a Bitcoin, let's say, okay? So if that happens, if there's not that volatility, then people are going to have to play around with altcoins more. And he says tokens, and obviously he's interested in tokens because he has his own token. I don't like the ICO stuff. That's his business, whatever. So people will jump on him for that. But at the same time, I kind of thought a little bit more about this, and I think just the altcoin awareness is going to go up among wealthy individuals and institutions once they start playing around in the Bitcoin futures markets. They're going to be like, well, why aren't there altcoin futures markets? Maybe I'm going to get into this. Or what is this Bitcoin? It's something called a cryptocurrency. What are these other cryptocurrencies? So some top tier cryptocurrencies could benefit just from the recognition, just Bitcoin being known because of these futures markets and stuff. So there's a lot of ways of extrapolating from Vinny's statement, interpreting Vinny's statement. I wouldn't get angry because of Vinny's statement. He's not trying to cause trouble with that one. So, and again, there will be maybe there will be a Litecoin futures market one day, is what I'm getting at. That's a very that's not a centralized cryptocurrency. No one can control it. They don't have bailouts on Litecoin. That's why, that's one that could be they could have a futures market that could become super duper financial mainstream there if you care about that, if you're a Litecoin lover. Obviously Ethereum's #2 right now, but there's the fact that they did that bailout. I don't, with the major financial markets want to mess around with something like that. I don't know. I'm not a finance guy on Wall Street. So, hey. Okay, so here's another tweet out there. Anyway, pound that like button. Oh, this next one is about IOTA. Oh, yeah. Remember, when I was in Korea, everybody and their brother was asking me, what is this IOTA thing that is being pumped up randomly on our exchanges that everyone is just piling into and not thinking about whatsoever? And I was just like in shock. Like, why do people even like this thing? Well, here we go. Here's a tweet from 2-Bit Idiot. He says, read the IOTA founders' tweets and think Ken Lay and Jeff Skilling. Same hostility, arrogance, and snark. Dude, man, I don't know how anyone can get behind this IOTA stuff. I don't know how anyone can get behind most altcoins, to tell you the truth. But this was ridiculous. It's being pumped in Korea. Hey, if you want to get on that train, it's had all sorts of weird technical questions on Twitter. Hey, be my guest if you want to be an 80%er and play around over there. I'm a 20%er. I'm a holder of Bitcoin. I'm pounding that like button if you like what I just said. Hey, check out check out yesterday's video if you like really controversial stuff. Well, it's not controversial. I say what I'm going to say because I don't work for anyone. I work for Adam Meister, and that is the beauty of Bitcoin, the freedom of Bitcoin, baby. I can say what I want, when I want, do a show whenever I want, wear whatever I want. It's great. It's just, Bitcoin, baby. Live it, love it. Okay, what do we get? And yeah, I guess I have a new saying out there. People were... what is it? This is the big boys. Welcome to where the big boys play. Something like that. What was I saying? I was saying about big boys the other day. Come play with the big boys. This is where the big boys play, right here. That's going to be another one of my sayings. Someone had a great tweet. Oh, man, I should include that guy's tweet. He took an excerpt of my video, and it's funny. I retweeted it. Follow me at TechBalt, people. TechBalt. A lot of good stuff going on at Twitter. Check out the link section below, and, of course, subscribe to this lovely channel that's for the 20%, for the elite, baby. Seriously, this is a channel for the elite, not the 80%. If you like the 80% stuff, go play with Ripple or whatever they talk about on those channels. I have no idea. All right, here's another one. instead of entrepreneur, he's a disruptpreneur. I can't even pronounce it. Anyway, he's got a Twitter account. He says, just a reminder that Bitcoin can go down 90% and it will still be well above the price that all major holders got it at. Yo, man, tell me about it. That's, you know, that's something to think about. That's something that's a provocative statement, but it shows who's the people that are the rock behind this. And I don't know where he got this statistic either. That I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that that major holders got in way, you know, when it was 90% cheaper. I think that's logical, but you never know. But yeah, major holders, man, we stick through thick and thin, dudes, thick and thin, because it's going up a lot. If it's going up 90%, you know, it can go down 90%. It's obviously going up a ton. And the major holders just keep on hanging on, baby, because we are holders. We're not flippers. We're not impulsive. Don't be impulsive, people. Hang on. This is just the beginning of the ride. I'm telling. Hey, and if you got a question, do a super chat real quick. Actually, I'm getting out of here in 1 second. Okay, second to last tweet. Gemini, the Winklevoss own the Gemini exchange. They tweet out a picture of them on like Fox Business News this morning. Hey, that's great that they were on the Fox Business News show or whatever. Again, they're just spreading the word. I'm sure this is helping Gemini also that they were on there. They're trying to be the world's first trillionaires, and I wish them all the luck in the world because I'm not a Winklevi hater. I aim to be as rich as the Winklevi. Why not? What's wrong with that? There's so many Winklevi haters out there. Those people are just like the negative people of the world who are never going to make a move. They're just going to complain all day. Oh, yeah, and the latest complaint, the latest FUD, I probably skipped something here. I thought I wrote this down. The latest FUD that everybody is addicted to, that all the haters out there, all the doomers are into, is this energy thing. Bitcoin is going to use up all the world's energy, so get rid of Bitcoin. There's no reason to get into Bitcoin because of all these energy concerns. Whatever, dudes. God, your FUD is getting desperate now with this energy thing. Come on. And I've seen it quite a lot lately. So ridiculous. I mean, you're trying. I guess you're trying to appeal to the social justice warriors at the same time or something. All those people, the environmentalists who are paranoid about every single thing in the world. Hey, and we shouldn't destroy the environment. I want, you know, I want the world to be a nice place for the next generation and everything. But no, Bitcoin isn't using up the world's energy. There isn't an energy problem with Bitcoin. Stop. You know, you can keep spreading your FUD, whatever, do nothing with your lives and like, oh no, Bitcoin. I know it's the fear of what was my, I forgot what my saying, the bitterness over missing out, whatever it was called. Frustration over missing out. I know you guys have a frustration over missing out. Just pile into some other coin or something at least. At least do something productive. I don't know. Instead of just complaining about energy all day. Anyway, where is Colonel Steve Austin? Paging Colonel Steve Austin. Wink, wink. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, pound that like button, Colonel Steve Austin. I'll talk to you. I'll say hi to you guys in the chat.